When you think of an R&D tax relief claim, what type of business comes to mind? Perhaps a tech startup in Shoreditch or a biotech firm spinning out of a university lab. Great businesses, no doubt, but they're not the whole picture. And if we're serious about levelling up UK innovation, it's time we looked beyond the usual suspects. I'm Darren Wilmot, the Managing Director of Easy R&D, and today I want to talk about businesses that get left out of the innovation conversation and why that needs to change. So let's start by considering the ones we miss. There's a whole class of businesses out there quietly solving problems, creating IP and innovating at the coalface, but they're flying under the radar. Early stage firms still validating tech or processes, regionally isolated businesses with no accountant whispering R&D in their ear. Owners with deep sector knowledge but zero awareness of funding routes. They're not non-compliant, they're just non-networked. And that's a missed opportunity because SMEs like this account for approximately 52% of private sector turnover and contribute nearly 3 trillion annually to the UK economy. So how do they get overlooked? Well, most tax relief claims start with a conversation, perhaps a tip-off from an accountant, a networking event at the local innovation hub. But what if your accountant doesn't understand the scheme? What if you're based in rural Lancashire perhaps and never got that invite? Or you're so focused on delivery the funding piece hasn't crossed your mind. The current ecosystem has blind spots, and considering SMEs generate 25% of UK GDP and employ 16 million people, those blind spots have real economic consequences. So how do we shine a light on the forgotten innovators? Well, agents can create triage tools and discovery forms tailored to low awareness SMEs. Innovation hubs can embed R&D education into business support right alongside bookkeeping and marketing, and referrers can expand their criteria and ask smarter questions. It's not about lowering the bar, it's about widening the door, because the next breakthrough might not come from a venture-backed lab in Cambridge. It might come from a family-run workshop in Shropshire. In closing, if we really want R&D tax relief to fuel UK growth, we can't just chase the obvious claims. We need to find the extraordinary ones, hiding in plain sight. So let's do the work. Let's educate, let's reach out and rethink who we serve, because innovation doesn't just live in glass-fronted offices. Sometimes it lives in a shed behind a farm, and that shed might hold the next big idea. But here's the question. Are we really doing enough to find and support those hidden innovators? I'd love to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and whether it's about a business you know, a challenge you've seen, or your own personal experience. And if you're curious what it looks like in the real world, how innovation shows up in places you'd never expect, let me know in the comments as well. That might be the next video. And if this content resonates with you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more conversations like this, and share it with someone who might be sitting on something truly innovative, even if they don't realize it yet.